Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something that you've been asking me for a very long time. I'm going to do the construction of a basic block sloper, so a basic bodice front and back. Let's get started with the measurement. So you're going to need to take measurement on your body or on the mannequin. First we're going to take around the bust, so all around the bust at the strongest point. Then you're going to take all around the waist. So if you notice, I place an elastic band at the waist. Then you're going to need to take from bust to bust, so strongest point to strongest point. So you're going to take your across the back measurement. It's pretty much the first quarter from the neck to the waist. Across back, center back measurement, and shoulder measurement. So I prepare a paper for you that you could download from my site toolfully.com with an empty chart for you and the one that I fill with the measurement I'm using today, so for you to compare. So we're going to start the construction with the back. So you're going to trace a line for your center back. And on that line, you're going to measure your center back length that you took on the mannequin. So for mine, it's 40 centimeter. So if my bottom is there, from the top, I'm going to measure half of my center back plus 1 centimeter. 21 centimeter for me. And you're going to square lines from the bottom point and the middle point. So I also traced the top one, but a little shorter than the two other one. And we're going to start at the bust level. So the middle line is your bust. And we're going to put 1/10 of the waist measurement plus 2.5 centimeter. From that point, you're going to square a line towards the waist. For the waist, you're going to take the 1/4 of the waist measurement plus the dart 3 cm minus 0.75 because it's smaller on the back plus 0.5 ease, and you're going to mark the side seam of your waist. We now draw the dart, so 3 centimeter. We're going to put 1.5 on each side of the middle line, and we're going to connect with the bust level. On the bust level, you're going to measure from center back half the shoulder blade or across shoulder measurement that you got plus 0.25 ease and mark a little point. From that point, you're going to square a line towards the top. From that shoulder blade point, you're going to measure 1/4 of BA plus 0.25 ease. Now the distance from that new point to the shoulder blade, you're going to divide it by 2, and that's going to be your underarm point that we could right away connect with the back waist point. So at the neck level, you're going to measure 1/10 of BA plus 2.5 centimeter right here, and you're going to square a line towards the top. On that little line, you're going to measure 1/20th of BA plus 0.3. Now you're going to do a little square at the corner. So I'm doing mine one by one. And just connect the two opposite corner. That's going to be your reference to be able to trace your back neckline. We just make sure that you have the first about 3 cm that stay square. Now at the shoulder blade line, we're going to go down from the neckline point, 1/20th of BA minus 1.5. This is going to give you the shoulder angle. So from the neck point, you're going to touch this line and we're going to trace a line. This is my shoulder line, and we're going to measure from the neck point the shoulder, the dart, and the ease, 0.4. So from the neck, shoulder, dart, and ease. Now from that line, you're going to find the middle and trace from the center of the shoulder to the bust level. Now the shoulder blade dart is 1 cm, so we're going to put 5 mm on each side of the dart, and we're going to make a dart of 7 cm, but the line has to go 3 mm higher than the shoulder line. So I'm placing my 7 3 mm higher and the 0 point on the line. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now we're just going to finish the back shoulder by tracing a line from first side of the dart to the neck point, second side of the dart to the shoulder armhole point. For the back, we just have to finish the armhole area, and to do so you're going to take the measurement from the bust to the shoulder area and divide it by 2. From that point you're going to measure 3 cm down and connect with the shoulder point. At the bust level you're going to do a little square again like we did at the neck, and on that line measure 2.8 cm. You're going to trace your armhole from the underarm point touching the 2.8 and going to the 3 cm lower than the half. For the top part you're going to go halfway on your straight line, measure about 3 mm inside, and just use your hip curve to trace the top part. From that last point we did on the bust line, you're going to measure 4/10 of BA plus 0.5 for ease. From that point you're going to square a line going up and down. This is your center front. From that center front bust line point, you're going to measure half the distance that you find apex to apex. And from that point, you're going to square a line towards the bottom. From the center front waist point, you're going to measure 1/4 of the waist plus dart, that is now 4 cm, plus 0.75 since the front is bigger, plus 0.5 ease. And from that point you're going to connect to the half point that we find on the bust level. This is your front side seam. To trace the front shoulder and neck point, you're going to have to go back to your back plan and go up from the neck and shoulder point 1 cm, and then you trace square from center front, trace your line. From that new point you're going to go down 1/10 of BA plus 2.75. Again, from that same point you're going to measure on the horizontal line 1/10 of BA plus 2.25. You're going to square from the center front and square from the shoulder level. Trace again your little square. Measure your line and divide it by 3. That's your guide to be able to trace your front neckline. Now from the square or shoulder blade point on the front, you're going to square up. On that square line from the shoulder, you're going to measure 1/10 of BA down. From that intersection, you're going to measure again 1/10 of BA plus 2 cm. Then you're going to connect this new point with the one we found on the square line. On that line we're going to put the shoulder measurement, so 12 cm for me. Now you're going to take the measurement of that full line and divide it by 3. You're going to connect the third with the tip of the shoulder. Again, to help you with the curve, we're going to do a little square at the corner. And this time you're going to measure in diagonal 2.5. Now we just have to curve this front armhole from the underarm point to the 1/3. And the top part we do exactly like we did on the back. So we will measure 0.3 in and curve. Let's finish the waist dart. This one was a 4 cm dart, so I'm going to measure 2 cm on each side. Now at the bust level, I'm going to put the apex point 1 cm below the bust line and connect with my 2 centimeter. So in the construction, the dart is placed right next to the neck point, right there. This is the position of the construction. Now we're going to move this dart into the middle of the shoulder. So your 12 centimeter, you're going to divide it by 2 and trace also all the way to the apex point. To move the dart, you're going to slash on 2 lines. So this one and this one. And we'll be able to move the little triangle. So after you finish slashing, you'll be able to hold it at the apex and pivot the piece that you cut towards the neck. Now to do the jog of your dart, you're going to find the middle between the 2 lines of the opening and trace the middle of the dart. Elongate the side of the shoulder to the middle line and then connect with the first. So this is your jog for the dart. So the shoulder blade dart could be done just like the shoulder dart on the front bodice, but the waist dart, I'm going to show you how you could do it without folding your paper or cardboard. So what you're going to do, if your dart is 2 centimeter and the back of the dart is folded towards the center, you're going to measure your 2 cm towards the center and take the measurement of the side of the dart. So I have a measurement to pivot on my middle line. And this is going to give you the little jog for the waist dart. You could use the same method on front and back. The last thing we have to do is put the notches. The notch are going to be placed halfway from the 1/3 of this line all the way to the intersection here. So 1/3 and 1/4. This is 1/4 and this is 1/3. 1/3, 1/4. Halfway will be your notch for the front. And what you're going to do is you're going to square the same level on the back, and in the back your notches are going to be 5 millimeter up and 5 millimeter down from that point. So I hope you enjoy, and make sure you watch my next video where I will show you how to do the matching sleeve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.